Hi YouTube guys, I'm back with another video. I just want to say first and foremost thank you for everybody who has been liking the videos, subscribing to my page. I truly appreciate it. I literally went from 5 subscribers to 12 subscribers within the last day, and I'm just truly grateful for that. And I'm so happy for the support that I've been getting from everyone, the positivity, the encouragement to just keep going. They appreciate everything that I'm doing. It just makes me feel really, really good, and this is all part of the reason why I actually started this YouTube channel. So I'm just really, really grateful for that. And I feel like I'm on the road to having a great channel. I just have to keep, pressing on, not giving up, not getting frustrated when I see that things aren't necessarily going the way that I may want them to. But I would just keep uploading, keep coming up with ideas, and keep trying to get better at this YouTube thing. So I just want to thank everybody. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. I got the inspiration for this video from my girl Heather. She has been so sweet and so nice through this whole process with me, very encouraging, saying positive things. I'm a waterhead, so she make me cry, but it's okay. I just appreciate her for everything. Today's topic, I just want to talk about, I don't really want to say coping mechanisms, but I want to say ways to deal with depression. First and foremost, what you want to do is get rid of toxic people. If you don't have people in your life who is supporting you, who is positive, who is encouraging, you need to get rid of them, because when you're dealing with depression, you are already down in a low place of your life, and you don't need people that's going to bring you down and bash you and make you feel like less of a person or worse of a person than you may already feel about yourself. So if someone that's in your corner is not making you happy, they're not supporting you, they're not encouraging you, you just need to just let them go. That burden and that negativity, once you let it go, your life will just, you will feel really like lifted. Your spirits will feel lifted. I'm not saying that that's going to happen overnight, but when you get rid of toxic people and toxic things that are not helping you, that are hindering you, your life will get better. And that's not even just dealing with people who have depression. That's just dealing with people in general. Just get rid of the negativity. Negativity is, if you're trying to grow and you want to beat this depression, you just have to let the toxic people go. You have to let people that are no good for you, just let them go. It's 2018 and life is too short, and if you can't have people to encourage you, you don't need them in your life. Point blank, period. They're not worth it. Also, you just have to surround yourself with love. Sometimes that love may not be from people who you want it to be from, but if it's love that's genuine and you feel it, you have to follow it. Sometimes people might feel like, oh, well, my family members are supposed to support me and encourage me, or my friends are supposed to support me and encourage me, and if it's not from them, you may not want it. But that's not how life works. If you have that support, if you have that love, if you have that positivity, that's what you need to surround yourself with. Look for the people who are looking out for you. Ever since I joined this support group on Facebook, the tremendous amount of kindness, the tremendous amount of support, the tremendous amount of, just feeling loved and wanted, it has increased tremendously. I can't even say, like, you post a status about something you may be feeling, and instantly you get feedback. People, I'm here if you need to talk to me, or they will go out of their way and inbox you and say, hey, is everything okay? And then just out of the blue, they will randomly just check on you and say, hey, I'm just checking in because the other day I know things weren't going so well. So, that's the kind of energy that you need to surround yourself with. Get you people that care. Although people are busy in their own lives, the fact that someone could take the time out of their day to check on you, to make sure that you're okay in the midst of everything that they may be going through, that's the type of people that you need in your life. Stick with those kind. It's really great. I've developed so many friendships on that Facebook app, and it's been a blessing. Truly, truly has been a blessing. Also, don't settle for less than what you deserve due to fear. If someone is not treating you right, don't feel like you need to be with them because you have anxiety, because you have depression, because you self-harm, and because you have suicidal thoughts. You feel like, oh, nobody's going to want to be with you, so I just have to settle for this, or I have to take this from that person, or I just have to deal with it. That is not true. Do not settle for anything less than you know that you deserve. If you're a king, we are all kings and queens here. And you should answer to nothing less, and you should allow no one to treat you than anything other than a queen and a king, because that's what you are. And there's somebody for everybody. So if someone loves you, they're going to accept your flaws and all. They will help you, and they will encourage you every step of the way. They will not try to change you. They will not mock you. They will not make fun of you. They will not make you feel like you're not worthy because of these mental challenges that you are struggling with. They will help you with them. That's what a person who loves you and cares about you, that's what they do. So people that tell you, oh, it's all in your head, or it's not that serious, or you're doing it for attention, or, just things of that nature, they're very ignorant and childish, and they need to go and study psychology, because obviously they don't know much about depression and anxiety, and those are the people you need to stay away from, because the lack of knowledge can just hurt a person. You're in your body. No one knows you like you. We all know that. So if you have somebody in your life who is just not understanding, and it's okay to not understand. Sometimes you deal with so many things, just like diabetes. You may not understand, but if you love somebody and you care about somebody, take the time to just maybe ask them how they're feeling. What would they like for you to do when they're in that type of predicament? Not to mock them, not to make fun of them, not to make them feel like they're not worthy or normal, because it's just not fair. That can really drive a person over the edge as well. So you have to be very, very careful on the things that you say. Just be mindful. Treat people the way you wanted to be treated. If you had a sickness, would you want somebody to mock you or make fun of you or tell you that you're doing it for attention? It's just common courtesy. There's Google, there's technology. Just take the time to read up on things and reach out to someone who may be in need, because that's what it's all about. This channel, I just want to help people, because I feel like people suffer in silence for no reason, because they're afraid of what others may think, or they think this is some kind of taboo, or, just things of that nature. And it's normal. This is real life, and this is what people deal with, and you shouldn't be afraid of it. The more you talk about it, the better you will feel. I promise you. I know sometimes people may think if they bury a feeling or a thought or an emotion that it'll go away, but it doesn't go away. It stays deep down inside, and it just digs and digs and digs at you, and eventually you will explode. But if you have someone to talk to, someone that you trust, it's just better to talk about it. I promise you, it's better to talk about it. Some situations that I have gone through in my past, when I talk about them, you still get a little choked up. It still makes you feel a little uneasy. But I promise you, I feel way different from the first time I spoke about it versus the 10th time, versus the 5th time. Because, and also you may not know what you're doing for a person when you share your story. You don't know how many people may have gone through what you've gone through, and to have someone to say, wow, I've gone through that. She relates to me. He relates to me. He understands what I feel. She understands what I feel. That's what this is all about. This is what networking is about. This is what getting into closer relationships with people is just all about. So you share your experiences, and what may work for you may not work for somebody else. So if I'm expressing to you like, oh, this is a coping mechanism, you should try that, you can try that, it may not work, but you don't give up. Just keep trying. There's something that works for everybody. I promise you that. And also know your triggers. That's a big thing when you are dealing with depression, anxiety, and things of that nature. You just need to realize what is triggering you, and you have to stay away from it. I do understand that with some triggers, it may be something that you cannot avoid. So if you have a trigger and it's something that you can't avoid, you need to learn how to deal with it. Sometimes you may need to step away from the situation. Sometimes you may need to take deep breaths, count from 10 forward and backwards, close your eyes, maybe splash water on your face, maybe go for a walk, maybe listen to music, maybe write a poem, maybe write your emotions down, what you may be feeling, on a piece of paper and crumble it up and throw it away. Maybe just send what you're feeling to a person who genuinely cares about you and who will listen to you. I know they say lavender, the scent of lavender soothes you. You can purchase it at a pharmacy, maybe get the drops, put it behind your ears. You can put it on your pillow when you're going to sleep. You can turn the lights off, listen to some Mozart. I have a newborn baby, and when she's crying and unconsolable, I just play Mozart for her, and she just instantly calms down and she falls asleep. So it may work for you. You just never know. Also, exercising is something that's really good as well. Just do like 50 jumping jacks. Do something cardio to get your heart pumping. And I'm telling you, once you're in that mode, you're not going to have time to think about what you're thinking about. And I get it. Some people like to bask in their depression. And, I can't say that there's nothing wrong with that. But if that's what your life consists of, then that's what your life consists of. But if you want to get better, these are just things that you can try. Everything is a trial and error, and what may work in one state of your depression may not work in the other. So these are just all ideas for you to try. Some people prefer medication. Me personally, I don't prefer medication. I did not like the way I did not like the way the medication made me feel. I was really groggy, sleeping for most of the day. I gained a tremendous amount of weight. I had low interest. I feel like it just made my depression worse instead of helping me. And I was just like, I don't need this. I felt like a guinea pig, throwing all different kind of medications at me. And sometimes I feel like talking is the best medicine. If you can find somebody that you trust, again, talking to them is the best thing. Just talking it out sometimes may help. Sometimes you may not need the medication. Just talking to somebody will really, really help you. But I definitely, I want to keep this YouTube page going, and I just want to thank everybody for the support. You don't know how hard it was for me to finally open up about this depression and things that I've been going through. I know some people who are in my life may have known about it already, but to just openly share with the public things that I've been going through, things that I've been experiencing with depression, it's just, it takes it to a whole nother level, because again, now I can practice what I preach. I'm not suffering alone. I get my message out there. I know there's people that may listen to me and understand where I'm coming from, because they've been there or because they are there. And you're not alone. You're just, depression, you don't have to suffer in silence. Although it may be comfortable for you to just be quiet and stay in a corner, just don't do that. You have help, you have support, and just take advantage of your resources also. That's also a good thing. Crying helps. in high school, I had a teacher, English teacher. Her name was Miss John, and from time to time, I would go in the English department's room and assist her with things or get tutored in certain areas that I needed to brush up on in my writing skills. And she had this saying that was on her laptop that I'll never forget, and it said, "Crying is the way that sadness leaves the body." And I kept repeating that to myself, and I'm just like, crying is the way that sadness leaves the body. Wow. So I said to myself, if I cry and cry and cry, will I not be sad anymore? But that's not the key. The key is to, you feel an emotion, allow yourself to feel that emotion, allow yourself to understand why you're feeling that emotion. You can cry about it, you can get angry about it, but once you cry over something, just try not to cry about it anymore. Understand why you're crying. Understand why you're so upset. Take all of that energy and work towards fixing the problem. Some people say, well, crying doesn't solve anything, so I don't understand why you're doing it. Well, everybody is different. So if you feel like crying doesn't work for you, then you don't have to do it. But you're not me and I'm not you. If you need to cry about a situation, cry about a situation. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like you're wrong for anything that you do when you are handling these things. This is your life. This is your body. These are things that you're going through. No one knows you like you know you. So if you have a coping mechanism and a system that works for you, you stick to that. Don't let anybody tell you you're wrong for anything that you do, because it's not their life. Okay? Well, I think that's it for now. I have a couple of more topics that I want to talk about, and I will continue to post videos. I promise not to stay away for so long like I did the last time. And I just thank you all for your support. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so humble and I'm so grateful. Okay, YouTube, this is the end of my video. It was good talking to you guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Good night.